Hello all, I'm Samiksha Gupta. I'm a partner technical architect with Microsoft. Today, Dipesh and I will be talking about Power Virtual Agents. So let's just get into our presentation. Power Virtual Agents is a part of the Microsoft Power Platform family, which is the low-code platform that spans across Office 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, as well as standalone applications. It includes Power BI for business analytics. We use application development for Power Apps. Then we have Power Automate for process automation. Then we can build intelligent virtual agents using Power Virtual Agents. Apart from this, we have common data service for enterprise grade data storage. We have AI builder, portals, and data connectors. So Power Virtual Agents help you create powerful bots using guided no-code graphical interface without the need for a data scientist or a developer. It enables you to create more natural and conversational AI easily. So the vision with Power Virtual Agents is to help enable engage customers and employees more naturally. We are democratizing AI so that subject matter experts can easily create bots. With the help of AI, we can read web content and automatically build topics and help us get started with the bot. Also, with the help of metrics and analytics, we have we can continuously enhance our bot and see the performance of the bot. Also, due to the inherent power automate connectors, data connectors which are available, we can take action. We can empower the bot to take action on behalf of the user. So for example, if I want to create a ticket on the basis of my interaction with the bot, I can in fact, the bot can create a ticket on my behalf. Power Virtual Agents is designed for everyone, whether those be your customers, your subject matter experts, or IT admin. Customers can benefit from a seamless conversation with the bot across multiple channels. For subject matter experts, they can focus their energy and their large amount of their time into going deeper into their subjects and spend less time addressing basic customer experiences. This ensures that when a customer speaks with the subject matter expert, the conversation is more richer and of more deeper value. Similarly, for an IT admin, it gives the ability to govern and secure chatbots by virtue of Power Virtual Agents. So let's just see how we are going to create a new virtual agent. When we navigate to powerva.microsoft.com, sign in, click on select a new bot, create a new bot, give your bot a name, and there you go. You're started with you have created a new bot. Once you create a bot, you will see that you have 4 user topics and 8 system topics which come with it. So once we have created a virtual agent, we need to decide what all business scenarios will the bot address. Topics are discrete conversation paths or those scenarios that when used together within a single bot allow for users to have a seamless conversation that flows appropriately. So the 4 user topics which come, you can use those topics to get familiarized with the structure of a Power Virtual Agent. Once you have decided on your topics, we are going to define a few trigger phrases for each of the topics. So a trigger phrase is a way to describe an intent. It captures the way a customer might ask a problem or an issue. So for example, if you see over here, for issue with your lawn, we might type into the window saying lawn issues, brown yard, terrible backyard. So these are some of the ways that will trigger a particular topic. Once we have defined the trigger phrases, we can click on the authoring canvas to view what the conversation tree is. We can edit the tree. We can decide on what all questions and how the conversation flow is going to look like. We can test the topic as and when we are constructing it. On the bottom left, we have this bot and you can test the topic and you can trace between topics to see how it is going how the conversation is going between this topic and some other topic that you're going to call. You can publish the bot to the demo website and share the URL with your colleagues so that they can try out the bot. Virtual agents can be enhanced from analytics. By default, we get a analytics for past 7 days, which we can change to past 30 days. So we can get the summary charts, what are the engagement over times, what was the session outcome, what was the abandonment rate, was the escalation rate, all of this we are getting by topic, what was the customer satisfaction score. So for example, if there's a particular topic for example, for a printer issue saying that trouble connecting to the printer, this is probably one of the topics, and we are saying that there's a more escalation rate and people want to talk to the live agent, we can see that we probably need to alter this topic to give it better conversation flow. Or if we see that there's a particular topic which we have not listed in our topics and people are engaging to our live agent for this particular conversation, we might want to add that as a topic. So these are some of the insights which you can get, and you can leverage those to continuously improve your bot. We can leverage Microsoft AI uh, to get suggested FAQ chatbot topics. So we can give the URL of the web page link, the FAQ web page link, and it will get some of those. It will get those get those suggestions in the form of some topics. And I'll actually show you once we go to the browser window. We can easily integrate a virtual agent with the broader ecosystem. So we can embed custom APIs. We can leverage hundreds of connectors which are there. We can add process automation with embed flow with the help of Power Automate. So we can get in a lot of broader ecosystems together with the help of the connectors which we have available. So we can use variables to navigate customers to tailored content. Variables let us save responses from a customer so that we can leverage it later in the conversation we have. We have various types of variables which are available, that is text, currency, number, age, and we can leverage it. Power Virtual Agent doesn't blindly follow the dialogue script. It intelligently uses all the information it has to decide when to ask a question or when to skip it. So if something has already been provided in the chat, it will intelligently avoid those repetitive conversations. So one of the continuous asks which customers have these days is the expectation around choice of channels and devices through which they expect to receive service, and the consistency around it. So somebody wants to have the same conversation around Microsoft Teams, on a website, on a Facebook channel, uh, on Slack, on Telegram. So Power Virtual Agent can be published to all of these multiple channels and maintain a consistency between them. Virtual agents and human agents can enhance each other. So the conversation can be transferred to a human agent as and when required and leverage the best of both. Power Virtual Agent is built on Microsoft Bot Framework. Bot Framework skills are reusable conversational capabilities, and with this release, we can actually leverage those skills and enhance our bot or extend our bot to leverage those skills as well. So let me just move to my browser window. If you see, this is the URL which I was talking about. And if you click on new bot, it is loading the environments over here. You can give your bot your name and then select the environment where you want to have the bot. So I'll just close this for now because I've already created a bot over here. So let's see. This is the home. can see we have the ability to go to topics. We can directly go to the publish channel, or we can go to the analytics, which is over here also on the left hand side. We can click over here to go to the documentation, go to the community or to the idea forum to share our thoughts about it and any new ideas which we have. So this, we are going to the topics. It came in with some topics, and these are the system topics. If I just go around to this one topic which I have created a bot around the current coronavirus situation, and companies want want their employees to know what is the work policy, what is the guidance around international travel, what is the work from home policy. So these are some of the triggers around it, and I can go to the authoring canvas to modify and see what are the different types of how my conversation flow will look like. So this, I can add something to this conversation flow by clicking over here and defining if I want to ask a question, I want to call an action, I want to show a message. So if you see over here, I am actually calling Power Automate. I am getting some information from a SharePoint list for certain policy that is stored over there. If you see over here, we have entities. Then we have analytics over here. If you see, by default, we have last 7 days, and we can change it to last 30 days. So these are all the metrics that are there. For each of these metrics, what was the customer satisfaction score? So we get all of this over these analytics tab. Then we can publish our bot to share the latest, to activate it or to publish any changes that we have made. Then we have these many channels over here. This is the demo website. We can actually publish a bot to our demo website, and we can share it with our colleagues to try and test it out. And these are various channels which are available to us. I'll just go to topics and I'll show you the suggestions which I was talking about earlier. So if I just click on suggested topics and I give a link of a website. So here I have this website, and I paste this link over here. I click on add, it will suggest me certain topics. So since it takes a couple of minutes, I have actually gone ahead and I did this. So these are some of the topics which came from there. So if you see this is something that came in, I can click on add to topics. And here, so this came in, I can switch this topic from here. Now this topic will be part of my conversation flow. I can edit the trigger phrases. I can add something. I can add further actions over here, show a message, call an action. So I'll just show you the bot which I have. So if I say, I send the bot hi. So I want company guidance. So I want information regarding travel advisory. I selected that. And over here, I want information regarding. Right. So I selected international travel and it fetched the data. I'm storing this data in a SharePoint list over here. This is the SharePoint list which I'm storing my data. I can say, yes, it answered my question. I can give it an experience rating. I can just select if I want help with something else. So that's it from me. Over to you, Dipesh.
Thank you, Samiksha, for taking us through the introduction to Power Virtual Agent, and it was great. I am going to take the next leg of this particular video blog, where I'm going to cover some scenario-based examples. Hi, I'm Dipesh, Business Applications MVP, MCT, technical author and blogger. My full-time role also includes heading the practice for Dynamics 365 customer engagement and Power Platform here at Dynamicity. So let's quickly talk about certain scenarios where Power Virtual Agent can really be useful to us. So first example or first demonstration we are going to do is a contact us automation. So here's the flow for that contact us automation. So customer wants to contact us and wants to go to the contact us page on my website, and that's where they get introduced to the Power Virtual Agent or the bot. Without any human intervention or somebody getting in, the customer greets in hello PowerBot, and without any intervention, the bot responds for capturing certain information such as first name, last name, email, mobile number, and city. Then bot will create the contact with the system, and customer service agent can then later on contact to this particular customer. So in this example, based on the information capture, bot is automating this, capturing this information, and also is able to take that into a relevant action. In this case, we are taking it into a customer service application within Dynamics 365. So let's go through the particular example in demonstration mode now. So we are here on our company website page with the bot in place over here. So what I'm going to do in this scenario is present the contact us scenario. In this case, in the contact database, I only have 2 contacts, and I'm going to capture some information along with this bot. So I'm just going to say hi Power bot. That is going to trigger a kind of matching, and the bot is going to start conversing with me. Thanks for connecting. Please enter your first name. So I'll put in my first name, Dipesh. And you can see that as soon as I provided that information, bot is able to use that for personalization a bit, like giving me that human touch, which is very, very good, right? Neat indeed. Please enter your last name, Dipesh, and I will give my last name. Mobile number, so I'll feed in some mobile number real quick. That's not really my mobile number. ds@ds.com. And maybe it's going to ask me for my city next, right? So it's asking me for my city. So I'm going to just say I'm based out of Mumbai. That's it. Thanks for contacting us. Somebody from our team will be in touch. So that's one scenario completed. Let's quickly see what is the effect of this conversation on my Dynamics 365 sales application. So if I go and refresh my data here, you can see that this record is completely created based on the capture we did from the current bot, right? So that's indeed neat. Thank you for taking the time to go through the first scenario, and that was really an intermediate kind of an example with respect to the bot configuration. Scenario 2 is a bit more complicated, where we have to look at automating the process of customer support automation. So I am a customer and I have some issue with the product and service. I will quickly go to the web page. Again, I'm presented with the Power Virtual Agent bot, and here my conversation starts with I have a query, I have a problem, something like this. Then bot will ask me for a help. Before helping out, the bot is going to ask for a customer ID. In our example, we are going to look for a legacy account number. As soon as the bot is able to identify and process that information, and here is really we have used the actions available within bot to good use. Bot greets with me my name. That means my authentication has already taken place. And then it asks to provide a statement issue to the bot. Based on the statement issue I capture, it is going to go back into the knowledge base within my Dynamics 365 customer engagement application or customer service application, and going to suggest me a solution. If this solution solves my problem, I have basically deflected the case, and the customer will be just happy without the need of human time, and human time is really valuable now, right? That's where we are utilizing the bot. So the solution will be provided directly in detail there, and that will end my journey there. But it is also going to ask me that this problem is available as a solution, or it gives me resolution to my problem or not. If not, then bot is going to ask for the issue in brief. As soon as I capture that issue statement, bot is going to automatically trigger an action, going to generate a case into the customer service application, is going to automatically link to my particular record or my particular customer record in the organization, and the case ID is given back for reference to me. All this in an automated way without any human intervention. So let's quickly see this demonstration in action as well. Now let's go to the scenario 2 actual demonstration, right? So now the processing for Dipesh as a customer has been done. Dipesh has the identification number, and Basically, there are some challenges with the booking request for this particular customer. So I come here and this time I'm really agitated. So it's a normal human tendency to directly start with, so that's that kind of a term. So I will just come in and say, hey, I have a problem or I have a query or something like that. So I will just come in and tell this bot I have a problem. This time the bot is going to identify that and just going to ask me for getting some legacy account number to identify myself. This can be a variety or combination of fields as well, but in this example, this is a legacy account number, and you can clearly see the account number that I've mentioned for myself over here is 12345. So I'm just going to trigger this and put my account number in. As soon as I filled in that information, the bot is going to query in and see it is able to identify that this is Dipesh. So hello, Dipesh Somani, please tell me your problem. And let's say I have a problem with booking travel, right? So I'm just going to quickly go and talk that I have a problem in regard to booking travel. So let me type that in, booking travel. Now this is going into the knowledge base records in customer application, which in this case is Dynamics 365 customer service, and going to suggest me some solution. So you can see here that it has straight away come in and given me a solution, possible solution below. And on Travel Portal, you can do a book a trip, give your information, give me a destination dropdown. So basically, I've been able to give a case deflection here, right? And let's quickly see where this information is coming from, right? As you can clearly see, I have quickly gone in and navigated to the Customer Service Hub application. And the reasoning behind this is pretty simple. I just wanted to save time for our demonstration. And you can look at this, that booking travel is one of the identified knowledge article here. And this is the solution. And you can see what solution I'm getting here on the appropriate bot screen, right? It is the same solution. So the bot is really able to query in and give me solutions. So the case deflection has already happened. Let's say I'm not convinced with this particular solution. So it is asking me, hope this solved your problem. And I'm getting a yes and no screen over here. So I'm having a decision making to be done as well. No human intervention whatsoever yet. No technical implementation done with somebody coming in and coding in yet. So I will just say go and say no. Now it is asking me to describe my problem in further details. I'm going to put in some key in information to go through my problem. So I have a problem with the booking title, booking number XA110 for April 15, 2020. And am unable to change the dates, right? That's it. So I've given a problem statement over here in the next ping. What this bot is now going to do is this is going to go and integrate this into my customer engagement application. And you can see that my case ID is available for my reference over here. Not only that, it is again still personalizing the experience. So let's quickly go into the case entity in our customer service application and see if I have this booking already generated. Yes, it is. And it is linked to the customer as well. So I have a problem with my booking number and this is my case ID. So this is the relevant case ID, which is exactly available through my bot over here. I hope this was useful and thanks for watching over Power 365 as usual, guys.